Hello everyone, welcome you all to Edu Transmitters. This is Suraya Tasneem. Today we are going to talk about action research. It is one of the project done by the pupil teachers in their teaching training program during their internship guys. So what is action research is? It is mainly done by the teachers, pupil teachers or the normal teachers as well to improve the quality of their teaching. So, they the teachers encounter many problems during their teaching practice, like the student is unable to understand the topic, unable to answer your questions, or there is a difficulty in reading, writing. In the students, innumerable problems can be encountered by the pupil teacher, right? So action research is taken up to solve such kind of problems. Okay, there are different steps involved in the process of action research, that is diagnosis, action planning, taking action, evaluating and specifying the learning. Diagnosis is identifying the problem. You need to first understand what is the problem behind the inability of the child to answer your questions. Is it a difficulty in your execution of the topic, or there is a difficulty in the student? They first you need to identify the problem. Next is the considering alternative. As we all know, each and every child has a different ability to understand the topic. Each child is unique, right? So there need to be an alternative of teaching also. You can't use the same type of teaching process for each and every child. You need to have alternate plan to make the topic more interesting. More TLMs can be used, digital plans can be presented, or more models can be explained, or many steps can be taken. You can organize activities in the class, or you can take the child to nearby field visit to make the topic more appropriate. In this way, various alternative plans need to be kept in mind by the pupil teacher to solve a particular problem of the child. Okay, selecting course of action, that is which method you are choosing over there to solve that problem. Studying the consequences, that is result of your action after you apply the particular solution, that is alternate way of solving the problem relating to the child. Then you need to see the results also. You need to have the idea how the performance of the child the previous without all these steps, and after you execute, then what are the changes that you have observed in the child. Identify the change. So yes guys, these are the steps that you need to follow while you're solving any problem in the process of action research. I'll give you an example to understand this. For example, you find the child in your class that is unable to concentrate while you're teaching. He'll be always be disturbing the class or something like that. The problem lies behind the child. He is unable to concentrate in learning. Okay, so you have identified the problem over there. You need to define and delimit the problem, that is you need to ask the child, counsel the child, what is the problem, why he is unable to concentrate. Is it a problem in your teaching, that it is not interesting while you're teaching, or problem lies behind him? You need to find the reasons for the problem also. Okay, then analyze the course of action, that is what are the steps that you always, if he'll do the same thing, then it will be problematic, right? Scolding the child and punishing the child is not a solution, and complaining the parents and principal is not at all a solution for the problem, right? So you need to take an alternative for this. What can you do? You can make the child more responsible, and you can make him the leader of the class and make him to handle the class, or give him more work so that there will not be that is making the child more responsible. If you make the child responsible, give him a few duties, then obviously he won't be disturbing the class and will not distract other students also from wasting the time, right? So these such kind of alternatives can be taken up. Okay, after you follow all the steps, then after you formulate the action hypothesis, then after a few days you need to see the results. The same thing is happening again in the class, or any changes is being observed in the child, okay, and that need to be concluded in the action research, okay. So the characters of action research is, it is the applied form of research, and it is helpful for evaluating local problems as well, and provide immediate solution to any problem, guys, and does not depend on any beliefs. That is, the teacher should never think that the student will never change, he'll always be talkative and disturbing the class, and something like that. Such beliefs should never be kept by the teacher, okay. Any problem can be solved through counseling and with the help of the action research as well, and the scope of solving the problem is very broad through this research, and it is a cyclic process. That's all for today. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.